This is the 231st Taiku in the Babylonian Talmud, which is in Tractate Menachot 11a. And something very interesting that I found, that I noticed, is that if you look at these Taikus, meaning yesterday's and today's, and you've been learning the Daf Yomi, and you happen to have been in Tractate Yoma or before that, basically I was reading the Taiku, and I said, we did this before. I know I've done this before. And if you go back to Yoma 47b, it is a carbon copy Taiku. Well, not exactly. I mean, one or two words are different. Like, let's say my, it would say mahu. And one of them would say my, like what is the law, and sometimes, but effectively it means the same thing. And some of the words are put in a different order, but it's the same question, almost word for word. So yesterday, the 230th Taiku matched the 40th Taiku, which was also in Yoma 47b. So Yoma 47b, okay, and let's see here, 556, that was the code. Yoma 47b, yeah. Amurv papa pshita li malo kumtso kide kamsi inshi, right? Same thing. That's the first time I noticed that. Two Taikus are the exact same. And this is in a different tractate. This is in Menachot. And it's just, I guess it had something to do with what they were talking about over there, and they felt that it was over here relevant as well. Okay, so without further ado, the 231st Taiku in the Babylonian Talmud, according to the book by Rabbi Aaron Yeshua Pessin. Here we go. Amar of Papa Pshita li below chafnav ki dechafni inshi. Boirav Papa chafan beroshi etzberoisav mahu minastodi mahu chafan bezo uvezo pikorvan zo etzel zo mahu teiku. Rav Papa said, it is obvious to me that when the Torah states his handful in Leviticus 16:12, in the context of the scooping of handfuls of incense by the high priest on Yom Kippur, it means in the manner that people usually scoop a handful, by placing the backs of their hands into the vessel and bringing their hands together. Rav Papa raises a dilemma. What is the halacha if the high priest scooped a handful with his fingertips? What is the halacha if he took a handful from the sides? What is the halacha if he scooped a handful with his hand and with that hand separately and then brought them together? The Gemara states that these dilemmas shall stand unresolved until the coming of the Messiah, the Mashiach, the Messiah, the son of David, Mashiach. I was just saying like some people say, but it was Mashiach, the Mashiach. Mishiachir es chaveiro berechuk dalid amos. If you can recognize your friend that you know, so, like an acquaintance, in 4 cubits, then you know that the rays of sunlight are starting to shine. Amen?